And if you all know, from 17th January of 2023, this year, Saturn began its transition into the sign of Aquarius. Okay, before this it was in the sign of Capricorn. And from 17th June of this particular month, this year itself, 2023, it's in retrograde motion. Okay, so what happened? Usually a planet goes in a forward motion. That's how life is, that's how the principle is, we always go forward, right? But whenever we look back, okay, and whenever we look back, we are looking back and reflecting and contemplating upon our past like this, that okay, oh, this is all that happened. This is what reflection is, this is what introspection is, right? I mean, contemplation is, right? We all do that. So that's what we are doing when we are looking back. So when a planet is going retrograde, this is what it is. It's making you reflective, it's making you look back at your past. But just 1 second, because once I say something, okay, or whenever when an astrologist says something, that becomes like something carved out of stone and done. I don't want you to take astrology like that. If I say that, it makes you look at your past, not all the time. That is why when Saturn came into the sign, Saturn became retrograde on 17th of June. Just try to understand that, from 1st June or so, it was going in retrograde motion, and then it became ready to go backwards. And that is when, like around 31st of May and 1st June, I started to get consultations that were all about recession, not having a job, losing job, changes in career, I want to do something else, I am taking up a course, I am going to refine this skill of mine, I am going to do this training. Because depending upon wherever the Saturn is sitting, these people are going, like all reflective, all introspective about their career. So, and of course the house signification matters. The sign is the same for everyone, right? So with this I just want to make you explain that first things first, wherever your particular Saturn is placed, okay, that house matters a lot. For example, if your Saturn is sitting in the 2nd house, so when it was going in the forward motion, it was basically asking you to take care of all the things related to your self-esteem, okay, all the things related to your value system, your personality, your eating habits, because it's the throat, it's the ENT region, okay. It was asking you to take care of the fact that what are your, what is your financial status. But now that it has become retrograde, it's asking you to go and look back at your body. The 1st house is it's looking back and it's asking you to take a good care of your entire personality. The 2nd house is personality, but the 1st house is the personality with which the world sees you. The 1st house is that personality, it's your persona, right? It's also your physical body. So now this Saturn retrograde sitting in the 2nd house, but looking at the 1st house, and it's asking you to be like, well, you know what, I don't know what I did in the last 2.5 years, and if I know what I did, I would like to go and, try to understand, okay, this is what I did, and make myself more clear on the grounds of what I did, and is there something that is left for me to do anymore? Is there some karma that is pending? Is there something that I didn't do nicely? Then I should maybe, start doing it now. So this is how the karma of retrograde Saturn is. It's asking you to look back. It's asking you to just observe those 2.5 years. And you know what? You're not going to observe your 2.5 years. It's going to give you a situation, it's going to put you into such a state that you'll be forced to look at your 2.5 years.